Ay, 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 m0NESY. My friend. I feel like m0NESY is kind of impatient sometimes. Oh, m0NESY, you shouldn't press W. He knows this, that he fucked up his movement. Look at this shit. Look at the first jiggle. See? He's not committing on the first one. Do you know why m0NESY is so aware of heaven? Because the motherfucker plays heaven all the time. You know, exposed to single, and m0NESY was supposedly single, right? I mean, I think he has a girlfriend, but unfortunately, if you're playing a pug, if you're playing a face-it match, you cannot do that shit. On Mirage, I see you guys playing let's go A all the time. But where is the top mid smoke? Where is window smoke? What the fuck am I talking about? Hello gamer, PNX here. In this video we're gonna be watching m0NESY, the baby goat. We're gonna see if he's actually better than Simple. And yeah, I chose a different map. It's Nuke, I understand, it's a different map. But we're gonna be watching T-side, where he posted 2 KD and 1.66 rating with over 100 ADR versus Gamer Legion, and they actually lost this map later, but the T-side was pretty good from m0NESY, so let's check it out and let's unravel the mystery how to play it. Okay, so on a pistol round we're gonna see some kind of contact play. Mr. Kixon is gonna smoke the waterfall. This is the waterfall smoke that's gonna land over here, as you can see. Probably some kind of fake. So if you wanna do the waterfall smoke, here are 2 lineups for you. One, you're gonna line up in this corner, get stuck into it. Then you're gonna aim next to this railing, jump throw. Second lineup, stuck in between the barrel and the pole. Aim at 1, 2, 3, jump throw. Both of these smokes land the same. As you can see, use them to take outside control. And m0NESY is contacting up hut, playing anti-flash for a moment. I'm gonna probably start moving up with Tessus. Magix opens door and smokes main. And now they're just going out. I mean, there is nothing special to this pistol. They're just contacting out hut with different util sets. And he just misses his shots, so it's pretty standard. Second round, eco, nothing special. You can quickly skip through that. Just a default contact play ramp, so basically all of them just go ramp. Try to probably jump out, try to catch this guy. Hope that he's not gonna get like multi-kill. Hope that he's not gonna get like all of them, and just try to trade out. That's usually what people do on these ecos. And also one thing they're doing, which is smart, is that they're not pushing A, because usually people on A, guys, this is like the detail that you need to understand. You get more money for killing people with MP9, and usually what happens is that if you push A, this guy with MP9 farms money on you and can drop better weapons. But if you go ramp, maybe the ramp player does, like, he can have MP9 as well, but maybe he buys an M4, and you see you can actually die to M4, which... Alright, full buy round, m0NESY has smoke and 2 flashes. He didn't get any kill yet. He dropped the smokes, so Kixon can do 2 outside smokes, I assume. He's going door. They're breaking it. Now he's gonna hold ramp for a moment. By the way, why is he holding like this? Because he doesn't want to get blinded or naded by things going through that ramp smoke. Now he goes behind the smoke because he already heard the nade, so he knows they're not gonna nade it again probably. And they're just contacting up ramp. So this is a play you guys can steal for your pugs, for your face-it matches. If you have one pre-made, just tell him, brother, let's wait ramp, and then just contact up ramp. It's a very simple concept, very simple play, but a lot of times you will catch this guy off guard alone, right? This time they have a setup because they expect this kind of play since they have MP9s, and with AK it's quite easy to pick that guy out on ramp. But in your pugs, you will catch people off guard, so just contact up ramp with 2, 3 people maybe. And they're not hurrying, right? They're not in a hurry to go out ramp, as you can see. Maybe in your matches, you would go here, spot this guy, and you would be already running out, pushing, right? But no, they're chilling. They're chilling with the AKs because they know they have the advantage of weapons, right? The Gamer Legion players still have their low buy saved, so their MP9s, their second round. Weapons. Ay, 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 m0NESY. My friend. overshooting, just getting nervous, right? As you can see, boom, starting to shoot. And now, I mean, I'm gonna point out one thing that he could have done better here, and that all of us make this mistake. He was moving his mouse as he was peeking here and following this guy. If he just right now really quickly pre-aimed to the left here and peeked with A and D, his mouse wouldn't be in an uncomfortable spot, because the only reason he misses this flick right here, he misses this micro adjustment, is because his mouse is already in kind of uncomfortable spot from the center of the mousepad. Everybody will do these mistakes, even m0NESY, even Nico, obviously, in these situations, but something you could do better as well. So yeah, it looks for you like a miss, but it's not a random miss. If he could adjust his crosshair and peek like this, or with his crosshair calm, right? If it wasn't chaotic, this would look completely different. So you need to notice these things in these duels, right? It's not random. He's not gonna miss those shots normally, right? So it's mouse uncomfortable position. Alright, Jiggle now. Jiggle in the smoke. And this is gonna be one of the outside cross smokes. As you can see, they're gonna land over here, I believe. Boom. And Nico can cross to secret. And if you wanna cross to secret easily, just learn those smokes. First one that m0NESY was throwing, you line up here. Then you aim at the bottom left corner of these windows. Jump throw. Second smoke, you line up with the red dot. Aim at the wire where it connects to the building. Jump throw. You can't miss those smokes really. They land really nicely and allow you to cross from red to secret. If you not only want to know smokes but also improve in every single aspect of the game, you should check out CS2 Improvement Camp. If you like this content, if you like my vibe and the way I teach, I have all my courses in here: Mechanics, Mastery, Mentality, Essential Theory, and the Strat book, where I show you how to master every single part of CS, going from mechanics, how to win duels, how to counter strafe, peek, track, micro tracking, mouse swipes, everything, coming through mentality and going to Strat book, where I show you how to play every single map. And you can join this community of right now 400 players and more, which is kind of crazy to me that it grown that much. I'm kind of proud of it. And if you want to improve in CS, if you're kind of a serious player that takes this game more seriously and is a competitive person, then you should join it, or at least check it out. Second link down in the description. And thanks for watching the video. Let's get back to it. And maybe they're gonna just try to go all secret, because it's a good play with pistols. You can overwhelm that B side really quickly. The reason why they're shifting and that Nico was running, maybe you didn't notice, but Nico was running, they were all shifting, is because it's a default play to send one guy to take map control on secret and the rest, for example, contact ramp or pop A. So they sent Nico out, fake that it's a default take so they don't know they're all there, right? And then everyone else just walks. If they would be all stepping, that would not be the same, because then game region players would be like, everybody stepping outside, probably like lower, right? But if they shift and the only Nico steps, that's basically tells nothing to game religion. They could be like, it's default. And now they're clearing these angles, and they're doing a contact play, which means as soon as they get contact, they're gonna start rushing. So boom, contact, right? Everybody's running. I mean, m0NESY is still kind of shifting, which is, I don't know why, but I guess this is why. Is he gonna expect? No, he's not gonna expect. He's gonna die. Oh, he's not gonna die. He expects. What the fuck? Okay, I think they're winning this round. No, they're not. Okay, A coordinated him. He just bounced the nade of the A sign, yeah. So you can steal that, guys, by the way. Alright, but yeah, he plants 4-0. I'm interested how they're gonna get these. Okay, let's really quickly show the smokes that Kickson's doing. So one of these is just a default jump throw, I believe. I do slightly different lineups myself. So this is jump throw. This is jump throw as well, actually. And the smokes are gonna land on the cross. Just like that. Okay, what was m0NESY doing in this time? He was dodging the nade. As you can see, guys, it's pretty common to nade behind that smoke. PR just naded, m0NESY dodged it. He's holding that spot. We all know the highlights from Simple from this spot. So I think he made it popular. Now m0NESY's holding it. And they're walking out. Hey, just walking outdoor. Why can they walk outdoor? Well, because it's a 5v3. And they don't really have enough people to defend A properly. Yeah, gets the trade. This is nice. Here he's probably chasing a bit too much. And the problem here is that I guess he presses W and it's hard to counter strafe. As you can see, he was running like diagonally. If he kept peeking with this with AD, maybe he could have gotten the kill. So yeah. I feel like m0NESY is kind of impatient sometimes. He's like very eager to get kills. Okay, this is one of the red, or both of them actually. Let's see the smokes. Is it gonna be the red cross smokes? No. This is gonna be the triple wall smokes outside. So if you wanna do the fast wall of smokes outside, first smoke that you need to know is you're gonna line up next to this wall. Then you're gonna aim to the right of this black thingy, and you're gonna run until you line up with this black thing and then jump through. This smoke is gonna bounce and land here. And then two other smokes is the ones that m0NESY was throwing. Exactly like this, jump throw, and the second smoke like this. And that way, you'll have a triple wall of smokes outside, and you can confuse your enemies. And now they're gonna prepare some kind of execute towards A. So it's gonna be probably molly backside and flashes, I believe. And everybody else is running out hut. So this is... No, this is molly Mustang actually. Molly Mustang, they mollied city vent. m0NESY was solo outdoor. If you wanna set your teammates up to push out hut, you're gonna jump on top of here, line up with the black dot on the floor, aim at this exact pin, to the right of it on top, Molotov, flashes, and just chain as many flashes as you have. If your teammates dropped you flashes, you can chain up to 4, 6 flashes even. So this is a default A split or A execute. So you guys need to understand, they've thrown these smokes, so the enemies, Gamer Legion in this case, they think it could be an outside take, right? So they don't have so many players dedicated to A, and ideally they have one going down vent, which didn't happen this round, but normally could happen, right? Rest should go probably down vent and see if it's B, right? Now, they're doing 3 people out hut, 1 guy doing the util, because you don't want to have 3 people here on the roof throwing the util, and 1 guy door. So this guy door is smoking main, molotoving city vent, it's m0NESY in this case. He's gonna be like kind of taking attention for himself, but he's not going out, he's not suiciding himself. And the main attack goes through hut, right? So if these hut players don't get the trade and don't get the kills, this door player can't do shit, right? He shouldn't go, he shouldn't die and suicide himself. And m0NESY is doing the util because he's an OPer, and some rounds he's gonna have an op, so it makes sense for him to do util every single time they do this strat, even if he has an AK, right? Because you might be wondering, like, m0NESY is so good aimer, why is he doing util for this team? Yeah, obviously because sometimes he has an op in this kind of round, so it would be shit for him to go out hut. And now he just holds, doesn't really do shit. Gets a nice kill on this guy, and this is the V2 clutch, so it's quite important round now. He spots main guy, he's not shifting anymore, because they know where he is, right? He's maybe shifting for a moment here. Fakes the plant, holds main. He's gonna stick it now. No, fakes again. So as you can see, you don't need to harry the plant. Gets this kill, knows that the guy's up on heaven. Now Rez doesn't know what m0NESY gonna do. m0NESY goes down, gonna go single probably. Holds ramp. Do you see this little jiggle, guys? He's not committing instantly, like, he just jiggled. If Rez was already there and holding, it would look something like this for him. Look at this shit. Look at the first jiggle. See? He's not committing on the first one, and maybe Rez would start shooting if he was there already. So this is a really small detail that you need to understand. It's kind of like jiggling, but at the same time, m0NESY, as he was jiggling, he was ready to shoot if he saw Rez there. Sorry, my voice is dying. Again, this was kind of like a jiggle again. So, and this was so smart. So he jiggled, and now Rez was waiting for a good timing to peek, but m0NESY decided full balls, I'm gonna reposition, he's not gonna hold me. Because holding in, you guys need to understand how detailed this is. Holding in CS is shit, so if Rez just stands here, he's gonna die. Like, m0NESY is gonna pick him and kill him. So, m0NESY has to reposition as well. But m0NESY knows this, that m0NESY is not a dumbass, and he's not gonna stand here, right? So he's gonna start repositioning, and now m0NESY is like, okay, I checked him. He's not probably gonna stand there, because if he stands there, he dies. So I'm gonna quickly reposition towards single, and he's not gonna know I repositioned. So m0NESY is full shock now. He still thinks he's default. Look. Like this is not random, guys. This is not random. This is game sense. It's not random at all. Now, m0NESY is gonna figure this out. Yeah, see? He figures this out. He's like, fuck. I thought he's default, but he's probably not. He didn't pick me for a long time. He's not gonna stand there AFK. And m0NESY smells this, the reposition, right? He knows. But it doesn't matter that he knows, because he don't know that m0NESY is already behind him, or if he's single, or if he's, you know, whatever. Oh my god. This is so good. Is it even planted like that? Yeah. Was that planted on purpose for the spam? Nah, not really, not really. It wasn't planted. He could have hidden here. But he was scared of single, so he didn't wanna commit to... Yeah, this was very smart from m0NESY. He didn't wanna commit to sticking the bomb behind Silas, because if he stick like that, he's, you know, exposed to single, and m0NESY was supposedly single, right? I mean, I think he has a girlfriend, but sorry for that joke. I'm talking too much about him being single. Drop the smoke again. Goes up on the silo. Is it gonna be something similar now? No, it's gonna be a different strat. Now he's gonna molly top hut. Wait, did the smokes come in again? Yes, guys. This wall smoke, I'm saying this in all my courses on T-side Nuke, that it's important to make the cities think that you're going downstairs, right? It's so crucial in anything you're doing. Always make them think you're downstairs. Because on Nuke, if you don't put pressure outside or put pressure vent, you're done, right? They know that you're not outside and you're not down. They're just gonna stack A and ramp and you're fucked. So always put pressure outside or vent every single round. Unless you actually wanna go outside and out-aim them, then you don't need to. So he's doing that shit and it's gonna be an A split. So I just want to point out that it's really nice to molly top hut when you want to A split. Now if you wanna A split like a pro and you wanna molly top hut and slash for your teammates coming from main, this is what you're gonna do. Gonna line up with this on top of this silo. Gonna look for this line connecting to the floor. Aim here where the white connects. Run forward almost until you fall and throw the molly while running. This is how it lands. This lands perfectly. And molly's even down. Now for the flashes, you're gonna line yourself up with this thingy. Then aim for the third black dot and jump throw. And these flashes land perfectly. They blind the heaven players, but they don't blind your teammates coming from main. Because top hut is an annoying position to if you're going through main. And now just m0NESY holds the back. So as you can see, guys, on Nuke, oh, that's nice. Yeah, there's some eco farming. As you can see on Nuke, like if you're an OPER in a Team CS environment, you're gonna be playing quite passively, throwing util for your teammates. But unfortunately, if you're playing a pug, if you're playing a face-it match, you cannot do that shit. Like, face-it matches should be played completely different on Nuke. And if you want me to review some face-it player that's really high elo on Nuke and compare how he's playing T-side compared to m0NESY, I can do that. Just comment and like the comment or like the video. But basically what you're doing in a pug, you're just going outside and out-aiming everyone to carry T-sides. But in a team game, m0NESY doesn't have to do that, right? Okay, these are gonna be different smokes, I believe. Just the wall again, not actually different. So, I believe Nuke is the hardest map out of the whole map pool because of 3 levels of elevation and because all of these smoke variations and rotations that happen on the map. So if you guys want to learn Nuke, it's a good time to watch this. So he goes outside. The walls of smokes happens. This guy is running. And again, guys, notice this. Instead of shooting this guy immediately, m0NESY gets caught on W. He's pressing W and he's starting to shoot. That's why he's missing. And honestly, this is a rookie mistake because he wants to go through smoke, but he should, right now, he should press D and counter strafe and start shooting this guy. Instead, he's moving forward. That's why he's missing his shots. Guys, and don't think like I'm some kind of god of CS and be like, oh, m0NESY, you shouldn't press W. He knows this, that he fucked up his movement here. I'm just pointing this out. He's obviously way better than me as a player. Obviously, I'm just a coach. But as you can see, this is mistakes that you're doing, that m0NESY is doing as well. So notice these mistakes and try to do as less of them as possible. As least, how do you say that? As least of possible. Like, don't do them. Don't press W when you have enemies in front of you, right? I've been speaking about this for fucking 5 years already. But that's why you miss most of your shots. And m0NESY has this kind of eagerness to just go push, 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 right? He's like, I wanna get kills, like, he's excited, right? So he's pressing W a lot. I understand that. But if you watch Nico, bro, like, Nico probably doesn't press W that much. He's more of a baiter. He's more of this rifle guy who's just moving AD, peeking every angle perfectly. Okay, now a ramp rush. So now he can press W. Now W makes sense. And as the second spawn he's smoking, guys, make sure that if you're playing with your teammates, second spawn smokes on rushes. Always. Second spawn smokes. Reason? First spawn doesn't make sense for him to smoke because he's the first guy running out and he needs the spawn. Third spawn doesn't make sense also because you're gonna smoke too late for your two first teammates, right? Second spawn makes the most sense. B rush on Mirage, rush ramp on Nuke, anything. Just make sure you're doing it correctly. m0NESY's under heaven instantly to cut off rotation. Gets the smoke and probably gonna go plant immediately. And now it's kind of risky because really they could be double. I mean, Nico takes double immediately, which is like amazing to do. You should also do that all the time. Where you're going down, you take that double control. It's great. Now like the post plant is already won pretty much. m0NESY doesn't have to do shit. Just throwing some muto, but this is done round at this point. I will skip this round. Again, drops the util, drops the smoke for Kicksun to do the wall of smokes outside. This peaks ramp. Guys, this is another thing. I also talk about this in my courses. I mean, I'm gonna stop advertising the courses, but the thing is, it's literally one of the plays I show in the playbook. Just peek ramp. Just peek it. You don't need anything. And he does it in tier 1, right? So you can do it in your face it packs. Just go and peek ramp and see if they're pushing or if they're peeking it. Right there. Boom, he's gonna peek like this. This is a simple peek, right? He's just looking for someone pushing ramp or someone peeking down. But you are not doing it in your packs. You are waiting in lobby. You are AFK. Do it. You have first spawn, just peek ramp. Peek peek door. Peek outside. Do something. Make impact. Okay, this is unlucky. Oh, yeah. I mean, he also misses the shot, but he just checked it. I think he's like worrying about secret too much. I mean, I understand this, but yeah, it's unlucky to be honest. Unlucky timing, because he distracted himself with switching between secret and main. Okay, another round. Drops the smoke again, or no? He's gonna do the wall. No, he's not. They're kind of like deciding what they're doing. This is different variation. This is gonna be... I don't know what smoke this is actually. Just a different variation of the smokes. The same smokes. Yeah. Same shit. From different place. And m0NESY is holding. I just want to point out like a good way of holding this. He's not exposed to door, right? Door is, I assume... not broken. Might be broken, might be not. It's probably broken though. He's not exposed to door. He's holding hut, and Magisk is holding his ramp, right? So as you can see the angle, m0NESY is also not exposed to ramp, right? Now the only problem would be door, if it's broken. Yeah, it is broken. They're just gonna contact outdoor. And again, guys, notice. First, they did the wall of smokes outside. Then they're contacting outdoor. You can't just contact outdoor without pressure outside, right? Like, it's the most common mistakes I see in team play. Like doing something without putting pressure somewhere else. On Mirage, I see you guys playing, let's go A all the time. But where is the top mid smoke? Where is window smoke? Where is pressure on mid? If they clear mid, there's 3 people on A defending, right? Same on Nuke. If you don't do pressure outside, you don't make them think you go downstairs. You're just going against 3 people or 4 people on A. So yeah, m0NESY is so aware of Heaven. Do you know why m0NESY is so aware of Heaven? Because the motherfucker plays Heaven all the time. He's OPing Heaven, so he's so aware of this rotation. It's like I'm sure if he would be the A player, he would be like searching for the A guy more than this Heaven guy. But now he's like, yeah, I know these timings. I know when they are peeking. I know when they're rotating. So he's just getting that kill. He's like a god at calling the timing of the rotation, Heaven. And now he meets this guy. Like, honestly, I don't think m0NESY has that good of, like, first bullet accuracy. He's just spraying. I mean, I don't blame him. He's not a rifler. He's not like Nico, right? But, honestly, he's just, like, more a reflex aimer than, like, a calm aimer. I mean, it's fine. Donk does this as well. But I feel like Donk is calmer sometimes. Just with his taps, you know? More aware. m0NESY is, like, on crack, you know? Like, on caffeine. Or on something. Like, it's just... I mean, we've had different aimers. If you guys remember m0NESY, how he was spraying back in the days, shaking his crosshair like... Oh no, sorry, it wasn't m0NESY, it was Careboy. What the fuck am I talking about? If anybody remembers Careboy, or Kebu, I don't know how you say it, then respect to you, you are an OG. Okay, he's holding from this angle again. You guys can steal this, by the way, to hold your ramp pushes. And now they're just going out hot. Doesn't have too much to work. This is a nice molly Heaven. You can steal that as well, because it's burning Heaven without him being exposed to it. And now a nice little spray transfer. So yeah, guys, this is it. This is m0NESY for me on T side. It looks like they're playing very tactically. There's no crazy plays from m0NESY, no crazy solo pushes. I feel like they played very well tactically. They just split the sides. They just made pressure outside and then either contacted door, ramp, or just went out hot or executed. And what you can steal from m0NESY here is his util, for sure, because he was doing a lot of it. As well as awareness and the angles that he was taking, the positions he was holding in the rotation times. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was valuable. Can't really tell if he's better than Simple, right, by these videos. But m0NESY is looking sharp, looking good. Falcons looking good tactically. I feel like they're gonna put up a good fight against Vitality, but honestly, they're not good enough yet to beat Vitality. So that's my call. Vitality is going through. But let's see what they can do. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.